Let's talk about the regulatory stuff around AI. I mean, what a fascinating time we're living in right now, Caroline, isn't it? Is it just
Yes,
mind-blowing, this the stuff that's
indeed.
going on right
Indeed.
now?
Yeah, I would have never thought that I would have lived through this transformation
I,
and
I
so quickly on top of that.
I completely agree. I guess my first question is how the hell do you even keep up with it? I mean, it's moving at such light speed. You're trying to keep up with the rules and regulations, and meanwhile, every week something else is coming out, and it's like, wow, I don't even know how you even stay up with it.
Yeah, well, that's also, that's what our clients are facing. So that's for
Yes.
us, it's also a very interesting time because we're using AI and it's moving super, super fast. And I'm very lucky to be surrounded with a team that is really well versed in that space. So from our CPTO, our AI advisor, etc., they are really, really super, super knowledgeable in that space. And at the same time, our clients are living also all these changes in the regulations and this interpretation, etc. And our tool is perfect to help them to monitor that. So that's I would say that's the two aspects that we're really living full speed in our company.
Do you have a bunch of lawyers that also you partner with, or
Some
no?
lawyers we partner with, but our main aspect is really on regulations.
Okay. Do you have? I guess you have contacts inside different governments in different countries to see what they're passing, what laws. Do you have lobbyists that stay up with this? How do you get the information? How do you stay up
Yeah,
with the
no,
information?
I mean, a lot of information, are publicly available, but
Okay,
it's
okay,
the challenge is how you get this information on time and how you
all
organize
right,
this information and then how you distribute this information.
yeah,
So surprisingly, it's not so much on how to get that information, but it's more how you will pass it, how you will digest this information because it's quite often it's written in a way that is not always easy to
right,
understand. It can be in multiple language.
hmm
It's sometimes it's not published on internet because some countries don't have yet all this. So there's many different hurdles. And then even if it's publicly available, the job in a company of regulatory team is not always to stay and monitor constantly the website or the information to know what's happening. So they receive a ton of information, and the time to read and to filter, it's
mm,
huge. So
yeah,
we've done a test a few months back to see on a specific topic, how much time, what was the volume of the content that you were supposed to read if you wanted to spot what matters for a specific company. And it ended up that I think it was 19,000 pages of regulation just to spot like 5 or 6 alerts of something that were relevant really for them. And so
mm,
imagine the time to spend or the number of people to hire if you want really to go through these 19,000 pages and
mm,
knowing that you have to find where these 19,000 pages are located, and they are located in many different sources in different language, etc. So it's the amount of work to do is massive. And
yes,
we talk from small to very large companies, and the struggle is the same. How do you keep up with this level of information? And I
mm,
think it's the same in every business, even if it's not regulations, you probably receive tons of information that could be relevant, but just the time you spend to skim through what can be
yep,
relevant and the time to read that, to digest, and to make this something actionable for you, it's a lot of time. So that's where we spend, that's where the technology can help actually.
yes. Can a small business afford your services? Like, for example, Riderflex, our day job at Riderflex, we're a recruiting and staffing firm. So, as a search firm, we're a $3 million business. Can a
Yeah.
$3 million business afford RegASK? I mean, or is it only for medium to large companies?
No, we have startup companies who can
Okay,
afford our service. We have a startup package.
okay.
And no, definitely we welcome all size of companies.